Suarez got really loose in the middle, 1 and 2. I don't know if he got over the top of one of those seams, but we saw the back step out. He tried to correct. Front tire's caught and he was in the wall. Heavy damage to the right side of that car.
Yeah, he's headed up the hill there.
Yeah, he did a good job correcting. Unfortunately, the wall had other things in mind.
Wow, that's a hard hit. Harder than it looks on TV, I can tell you.
You transition the car, yeah, just right there.
Yeah.
He was really getting through that corner great. The car's yawed out. Gee, a backup car. I don't know if they can fix that.
That was a hard lick.
It's split from the deck lid.
Holy cow, there goes Brandon Jones around.
That's not wind related, I don't think.
No. But what I was saying, the wind is more of a detriment as you try to shuffle into turn one. So watch, right there he has the gas on. That's pushing him away from the outside wall. Tires are still spinning. That was a nice job of saving himself.
On board with his teammate, this is visor cam.
Oh, teammate had a decision to make there, right?
How good.
And he's got a lot of talent and a lot of desire. And I think he's on a path now to get. Oh no!
Dylan Lupton.
That's going to be backup car there. And I'm not sure what kind of backup car they'll have.
Yeah, and they're going to have a lot of work to do in a short time to do it.
Lupton was really fast yesterday, had some good speed in that car. Check this out, Larry. We talk about the seams. We'll see if he catches one of those. Looked like he just started bobbling before he ever got to the seam, and just loose. And what you try to do, Adam, is run nearly wide open around this racetrack, especially down into turn one with that big sweeping entry. And his car was bobbling as it entered the corner, and it got away from him. You can see right on the seam when it went away, but it was loose before that.
Yeah, we were looking at Brandon Jones, that 19 car earlier.
No takers this time.
Check that out. Matt Mills is already out against the outside wall as he works his way through 1 and 2, and it just grinds to a stop up there.
And this has to look, Michael, almost like he might have blown a tire. Because usually when you do bounce off the wall, you can kind of...
Laps of the race, running the leader down.
Back it down behind you. Caution's out.
Oh, no, the 42. Something happened
See
here.
where you're going here. Just stay on the apron. Stay on the apron.
Looks like his right front tire.
If you stop, then we'll be done for the race.
He had slipped back to the 18th position, guys, with that vibration. He knew he had an issue. You can see the right front tire flapping.
Yeah, you can see it. It's going to blow up here on the front straightaway and just disintegrate the hood and the right front fender of this car.
There you can see it taking place right down the front straightaway. And that's as good a place to have it happen as anywhere, I guess. You know, if that happens going down into the corner, more momentum into the outside wall, so he's able to keep it off the wall.
Oh, you can see it just destroying the car, the belt on the tire coming apart.
Wow.
For a ride down the front straightaway.
Well, this ought to be exciting.
Corner, clear. Clear by 2. Clear by 2. By 1 in line. Half back bottom. Inside. Inside. Line something.
Well, really fortunate to slide back out.
Caution's out.
Toward the track. That inside wall for the pit was just there. Just jumps over the cushion. I talked about debris and rubber right out next to the wall. I think he just got a little too close to it there.
And look how close he gets to the inside wall, right at that opening. That would have been a massive hit at that speed.
Wow. Well, the grass is flying, but it doesn't look like it did much damage to the race car.
He's got to pass cars as quickly as he can and try to get to the front. Whoa, he's making contact right there. We got a big wreck with the 5 and the 20.
Mike Lynette contact in that outside lane with Christopher Bell, and our 4th caution of the day.
That's that trouble spot we were talking about, Michael. The exit at turn 4, the 5 car came up in front of the 20.
And stay on the racetrack.
The 5 car just slides up in front of him, puts both of them in the fence here, and they get stuck together.
Yeah, the 5 of Annette was having a steady run just outside the top 10 most all day long, and he just slid up too far. Wasn't anything that Christopher Bell could do. The door was closed.
That was the battle for 8th.
Visor cam.
Keep coming low. Keep coming low. Keep coming low. Stay in it. Keep coming low here. Keep coming low. Keep coming. Keep coming. Caution's up.
That's a bummer. Like I was saying right when he wrecked, that he needed to make every move he can as fast as he can. And he was making a great move right here. And it just, sometimes it doesn't have to be your fault if you're Christopher Bell. This one wasn't your fault, but it's part of racing.
brings it back to the start-finish line. He wins at Auto Club Speedway.
That's what I'm talking about. Feels good to finally win again.
Oh, wreck down the front stretch.
That's Gralla. What a hit.
Battling for 14th.
And another torn-up race car for JGL. We've seen it for Dylan Lupton a couple of times out west, and Gralla that close to finishing this race in the top 15 and doing it cleanly.
Battle between Gralla and Brandon Jones.
The 24 has a little bit of a run on the 11 car. At the same time, he has a car underneath them. Contact's made, and just one of those final lap racing deals here.
Look at that grass rip that nose off the 24 car.
Gets a little air in the process. You see the radiators torn out. That's what all that smoke and fluid is coming out of.
That's a shame to have a car that close to the checkered flag, and now you're going to need a rollback to get it home.
Which has now been closed for about a decade. That's where Kevin Harvick started. And how about Rio Linda? 1/20th of a mile around, but plenty big enough for those quarter midgets.
Oh, the contact between Larson and Harvick.
Wow.
All of that.
Boy, that's done a lot of damage.
What the hell is he doing there? No idea. He just drove right in the side of us.
It's come undone. What happens here?
Let's see what they're close together going down the back.
Harvick comes down, and then the 42 comes up. They make contact. It turned the 42 sideways into the 4 Harvick, and he made heavy contact with the outside wall.
Yeah, that right front took a lick. I'm going to say, Mike, that was just one car went down a little bit, one car came up a little bit. I don't know if I could put a blame on either guy.
I'm not exactly sure why Harvick came down at all.
Let's see if he gets loose coming off turn 2 before this gets started here.
And you can see the 42. Yeah,
he slips up the hill a little bit.
He gets a little loose.
Yeah.
And it looked like Harvick gathered it back up. Maybe didn't quite appreciate the 42 getting him loose like that.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if I can blame that all on.
No, I'd say Kevin was definitely moving left when that happened. Boy, he's so lucky. I know it's a hard lick to right front, but he's lucky to hit the end of that wall.
Clear, back inside, Nice for the straight.
Wow.
Easy. Hold it.
In this battle, they were not willing to give an inch the last several laps trying to get to 3rd position. We see Kyle Larson come to the left rear quarter panel and get Kevin Harvick a little bit loose. Looked like Kevin's already a little loose. Then right here, I think Harvick is upset. He comes down. I can't say that Kyle Larson did anything wrong, and that actually turned the 4 of Harvick into that outside wall.
That's exactly why we're here, but there could be trouble. Now get out there and grab yourselves a trophy.
Here's 2 laps ago, trying to go to the outside of Ryan Newman.
Yeah, makes a little contact with the right front, and that will fold that fender in on the tire. I think that's exactly what happened. He blew a right front tire.
Pit road turn 2.
Makes a little contact with that outside wall. That's all it takes. That's all it takes. These fenders, the way these engineers and aerodynamicists run the fender well so tight around those tires, it can come in on the tire, cut the tire.